I'm sick too. I'm sick too.
Everyone. No, this is why I think it's not just because of the weather.
Why?
So at Veld, remember, Veld had a strict rule that the performers can't throw water.
Why?
Because when that happens, like when you drink something and then you put it around, then you get hit with the water.
Oh, because they were throwing. Oh shit!
Everyone I know that went to Rolling Loud got sick, and Rolling Loud didn't have any restrictions. They were throwing waters everywhere.
Yeah. Yo, cause for the people that don't know, if you guys seen Lil Yachty live, Lil Yachty has he has this thing where he hands out bottles of water
at the end.
And then he's like, yo, everybody at the same time, we're gonna have a water fight, and he drops the beat. Boom! Everybody throws water in the sky.
Yeah,
but it makes sense because all of the germs and shit.
Plus,
it lives in that.
You know the SOS bottles?
Yeah, the SOS bottle.
We're throwing it out, right?
Yeah.
Somebody else would be touching the SOS bottle, and how would you break it? You would have to use your.
You have to bite it.
And use your thing.
I have a theory about those SOS bottles.
What is it?
So specifically, Rolling Loud Toronto, because they handed those out, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting why they handed those out and not just regular water? Because usually concerts they hand out water bottles, right?
That is true. I think me personally, I thought they were just gonna save money and throw that bullshit water out.
No, this why.
Why?
It's my theory. So that SOS water, right? It's supposed to be military grade. Like you're supposed to have it in some stockpiles and shit. Yeah. It's gonna last forever, right?
Yeah.
But everything has an expiry date. Okay. So my theory is it's gonna expire soon.
Okay.
And they allowed it for Rolling Loud because if it's gonna expire a couple days after Rolling Loud, fuck it, might as well use it. Get it over with, right?
That's true. Because that water did taste. It
tastes like holy water, bro.
I would have never thought that water could taste expired.
It tastes expired. It tastes like cardboard.
Yeah.
And you can tell right away something's not right with it, fam.
Yeah, I know. But I had some insider info from Rolling Loud, and my friend who was in VIP, Drake was there at day 3. He was there at day 3.
What did he do?
And he saw him. No, but this is how Toronto ruined it.
Why?
They didn't want to bring him out because he was in VIP the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole OVO was there, and he saw Drake backstage.
Okay,
right?
okay.
And what he saw or what he heard allegedly is they didn't want to bring Drake out because stampedes would happen.
Oh.
And because of the day 2 shooting,
yeah,
they didn't want to do anything to risk the public's health.
But what do you have came out for? Wizkid?
Wizkid.
Oh, that makes sense.
And you know what makes sense too?
Yeah.
On the 3rd day, they brought Ice Spice out. Drake
was there.
No, Drake flew out Ice Spice, and he's part of her team. So wherever Ice Spice would be, Drake would be there too. You
Word,
feel me?
Yeah.
So Toronto,
that's a good theory. That's actually a good theory.
Yeah,
still.
You guys ruined it. We can't have anything nice.
I know.
And I really noticed
Toronto curse is probably real, bro. Honestly, knock on wood, but the Toronto curse is probably real. So.
And I noticed that too. Even when we were, I noticed that especially when. And Tory Lane set.
Yeah.
When we were jumping up and down and we were creating our own little mosh pit with our group, everyone around us was looking at us so weird. It was so obscure for us to turn up like that. And I realized the problem is there's a bunch of, we're just too cool.
No, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's those other people, they don't like other people enjoying themselves.
That's it.
Because they're insecure.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You know how we had that joke about, dick riding?
Yeah. That's real. That's real. Even though we joke about it, yo, look at this guy dick riding. Yeah. That's real. Other people actually do that in real life. Why are you guys getting so hyped?
I know.
What do you mean, why are we getting so hyped? We're having fun.
But Lil Skies made sense, though, because no one wants to see Lil Skies.
Yeah.
But you made a good point.
Yo, we got to talk about Pnb. RIP Pnb Rock, bro.
Yeah.
So you heard the story, right? What do you think about that? So people are blaming his girl because she posted the location that we're at. Yeah. And then that's how the robbers found him and he ended up dying.
Me personally, on my conspiracy theory shit, I think that shit was all a setup. But you know how X posted where he... Oh, no. Did X
No, it was Pop Smoke.
It was Pop Smoke posted.
Somebody posted a pic with the address.
I think it's common knowledge. Always post after you left the location. Me personally.
Yeah. So do you blame the girl, though? Because a lot of people are blaming her. Shit. You know what I mean?
I don't think you can blame the girl.
You can't really blame her, right?
Yeah, because it's she didn't... I don't think
it's more... Maybe it's his fault, too, for not... educating her, you can't post me like that because it's unsafe.
Yeah,
which makes sense though, bro. Because even if you really think about it, when you take a picture of anything wherever you are at the same time, literally, if your account is public, a random person can go on your story, look at it, and then see you're there.
Nah, real shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you hear the Pnb Rock theory though?
No, what is it?
So you know how he was wearing a star ring.
A star ring. Okay.
You heard about that, right?
Yeah.
So there's a theory that all of these rappers that wear that star-studded ring end up dying. So King Von had it.
Yeah.
X had it. Pop Smoke had it. Juice WRLD had it, and now Pnb Rock.
Really?
Yeah, Tupac had it. There's so many.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's literally so many rappers that have this one star ring, studded out star ring.
Yeah. You know what's
they all
crazy though?
died.
But I feel like that is a good theory, but I feel like a lot of mans have that.
A lot of mans have it.
yeah.
You think it's just like a coincidence too?
It might
But it's
be.
weird. It's weird. Like they have pictures of them like
Wearing it?
before. Yeah.
Fuck. No, there was a theory that like every rapper that dies, their last picture is them standing outside of a car. Cause
Standing outside of a car.
Yes.
No, but everybody.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
everybody takes pictures outside
exactly.
of a car.
So you can say that. Oh shit. That that's just a coincidence.
Mm.
Like, is it really all just coincidence?
I think the craziest coincidence ever was,
Yeah.
you know, remember when X died, right?
Yeah.
When X died, remember what's his name? I think his name is like Soulja Kid.
Soulja Kid.
You ever heard of
Okay.
Soulja Kid?
No.
So there was this guy that posted, and he was like 5 minutes away from where X got shot.
Yeah.
Right? And he was posting like at this fish
That was a
and chips
killer.
place.
That was a killer. No. Soulja
That
Kid?
wasn't the killer.
That wasn't a killer.
That wasn't the killer, but everybody assumed it was him.
Assumed, yeah.
Because he posted with like Glock on his lap.
Yeah.
And then fish and chips 5 minutes away from where X got shot.
Word.
Yeah, so everybody assumed, like, the whole internet was like, yo, this is the killer, this is the killer, this is the killer.
Yeah.
Turns out he wasn't. It was just all a coincidence. And you know what's even crazier?
Yeah.
His album at the time was titled XXX.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Holy smoke.
Yeah, they're both from the same city. They were both there, literally 5 minutes away.
I would hate that to happen to me because it's like that's not even me. You're gonna arrest me for something I
Exactly.
didn't do.
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Even though he wasn't guilty,
Yeah.
people still hated on him for some reason.
What the fuck? No, there was a funny, speaking on X's death.
Yeah.
There was a funny theory that I saw where so right after X's death, Drake came out with the song God's Plan, right?
Yeah.
And the whole point of God's Plan was him handing out money to poor people, him handing out this to
Yo,
this.
you want some Drake smoke?
No,
bro.
I know. I said this is a funny theory that I seen,
bro.
This is
It's
the
not me this time.
Nah, this is
Aubrey,
the-
it's not me this time.
Shut up.
It's not me this time, Aubrey.
This is the funny theory that I saw. So right after, you know how the allegations that Drake fucking killed X.
Yeah, because X said it.
Because X said it.
He
shit
said, like, if
that,
somebody
right?
kills me.
So to replenish his image, he dropped God's Plan. God's Plan to say to all the viewers that shit, I'm actually a good guy.
And where did he do it?
Yeah.
In Miami.
In Miami, Florida, fam.
And that's where that's X's city pretty much.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
know it took a crazy twist because there was another guy in the comments who was like, "Oh, everyone in the video was Drake. Drake paid was the killers of X," and I was like, "Chill."
Oh, you know what's crazy?
What?
There was this story.
Yeah.
I heard. You know, remember Lil Tay?
Lil Tay. Oh, the Chinese girl.
Yeah, do you remember Lil Tay? You remember her?
the Lil Tay.
Take this in. Lil Tay could have saved X's life.
How?
Check this out. It's
How?
crazy. It's
The little
crazy.
girl.
Lil Tay, yeah.
the
So
fuck?
Lil Tay was actually supposed to come out to Miami to meet with X for his Helping Hand initiative.
Okay.
Remember X had that Helping Hand like
Yeah,
foundation and
To
they
help
were giving
them.
charity and shit, right?
Yeah.
Lil Tay was actually supposed to be there for like a promotional rollout. But what happened was her flight got canceled and she wasn't able to make it on time. So in order to kill time, X just went shopping.
Oh no.
And then when he went shopping, he went to that car dealership, and then that's where he got caught.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nah. So everything does happen for a reason. You think?
Chill. For a reason.
No, but
Fuck.
oh, that's crazy.
Nah, but look, bro. Lil Tay could have saved X's life.
So wait. So would mans put that blame on Lil?
Nah, you can't. You
No.
can't.
So say it's a pie chart, right?
Yeah.
And like 75% of it is regular, like God leading him that way. Would it be like 2% that it
Lil
is
Tay.
to blame? Would you put it that way?
You want to hear the extended theory?
Okay.
Lil Tay was so saddened by
Yeah, I heard that too.
what happened.
Yeah.
That's why she disappeared.
No way. No way.
That's definitely not the only reason. That's definitely not the only reason, but she was definitely saddened by it because they were actually close.
Holy shit. And then she grew up to be Rice Gum, and then he disappeared again.
Rice gum.
I like no one's talking about the Rice Gum case. Like,
What rice? Oh, like how he just
yeah,
dipped.
he just disappeared.
Fam, I have my own theory about rice gum. My theory is like he just made a bag off crypto and then just cut.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Would you do that if you had that much money? I feel like that's the dream life. Like you make so much riches, then you just go
hang out?
MIA.
I feel like that's boring to an extent.
Why though? Because you have everything you have with family and you just have money and that.
It depends the person you are. If you're a person that enjoys that, then yeah, of course. But for me, I think like I would always want to be doing something at least.
Doing something on the internet, always public though. Cause
maybe not. Okay. You have a good point.
Yeah, because what if Rice Gum was still on the internet? Boom, something. Because you know how they do IRL streams. What if he leaks his location? He would have died. But he
chill.
That. No, I'm just saying the ways that we could have like ended up.
Yeah.
Like everything is a simulation.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, I heard this theory. You know Eddie Munson in Stranger Things?
Okay.
So there's a theory that Eddie Munson in Stranger Things
is it the girl who's like wake up?
No. The guy.
The guy?
So Eddie Munson in Stranger Things is actually based on like a real murder.
A murder?
Yeah, like a real one.
Oh shit.
So there's this thing called I think it's called the West Memphis 3, right? And pretty much these 3 boys, they were murdered and their bodies were mutilated in like a forest in the area, right?
Okay.
Now there was this thing going on called the satanic panic. So around this time, this was like the birth of metal music.
Okay.
So Metallica, you know what I mean? All of these metal tracks coming out, Megadeth, whatever.
So you're influenced by that.
So they blamed it on these 3 boys that were super into heavy metal. They dressed weird. Yeah. And one of them, this is who what's his name? Eddie Munson is actually based on. He was a known cultist, sorry. Yeah. He was a known cultist and he actually did witchcraft.
What?
Yeah. But the thing is, there was no evidence linking them to the murder. Literally no like physical evidence. So they were locked up and they were going to be sentenced to the death sentence and life in prison, but they didn't have any solid evidence, so they just let them free.
Wow.
Yeah. So the real mystery is, did they actually do the killing, or was it just all the stigma because of that satanic craze at the time? And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy too? Then one of the boys that was killed and murdered, his name was Chris Byers. So just like in Stranger Things, one of the kids is named Will Byers.
Oh, what the fuck? Was there any symbolic like so how in Eddie Munson in the Stranger Things, was there any like satanic?
Yeah, because you know how he was part of the Hellfire Club.
Yeah,
he's part of the Hellfire Club. So it kind of all ties together. And the producers even said themselves like it's actually based on this guy. He's actually released right now. And also the evidence, take this in. This is crazy. So the evidence that they had on everything in the case, it got burned in a fire and it was lost forever. Until like recently, they found out some of the evidence is still like intact.
Like what evidence?
No, like DNA samples, everything, bro. So now they can really solve it. And what's even sketchier, the police chief at the time in charge of the investigation, he was gonna get fired just before the evidence came out. And
because of false blaming?
I don't know.
Okay.
And he even he resigned before he was gonna get fired because he knew something's gonna go down.
Yeah, there's some devil shit happening there. There's some cold devil shit happening there. I feel like though it is them, those 3 boys, because there is no other DNA except for metal makes you fucking go crazy, go bonkers.
Yo, you know what he did? There was reports that he used to drink human blood like in class. He used to do that in class, but you don't know for sure. You know what I mean, this could be just like, oh, that's the outcast. Let's make fun of him. Let's make rumors and shit. Yeah. You don't know for sure, bro. The kids that were killed, they were hogtied with their own shoelaces, bro.
They did that to those kids?
We don't know if it's them, but that's what happened to the kids.
What do you believe it is?
I don't know. It's hard to know. It's hard to know for sure because during that satanic craze, it's literally like, yo, there's it's almost like a stereotype, right? Let's look at all of these people and let's blame them for that shit because they're into that weird shit.
Yeah. Isn't it a coincidence that it was a satanic cult, but the evidence was burned in a fire? That's kind of fucked. I feel like that's how they planned it. The kids did it, and the only way that they would get saved, Satan. You feel me? Satan, take the evidence with you.
You think it was like Planned?
planned, fam.
I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. A lot of people have their own theories about it. It's called the Memphis 3, West Memphis 3.
Oh yeah. There's a story I read about too. It's called Through the Fire and Flames.
Oh, that's a song on Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a song on Guitar Hero.
Okay, I'll tell the story, and maybe the song is based on this woman. Okay, so this woman, I think she didn't want to give out any information about herself.
Yeah.
Because she just didn't want any personal stuff out there. But what we do know is that she was 35 years old and she had 3 kids.
Yeah.
Right. So one weekend, she dropped all their kids to a a relative's place. So I think the 3 kids, they were staying over for like the weekend. So she went back to her house and it's only her. Right. So when she was sleeping, there was a guy that randomly snuck in to her place, right? She didn't hear him. All she did when she woke up, saw him, the guy beat her up. She got SA'd, right?
Yeah.
And this is the crazy thing. So the guy was like, fuck it, I'ma just light her on fire.
Why?
I don't know. So the guy lit her on fire.
Yeah.
And he went around the house lighting everything else on fire, right? So what happened, fam? So the guy thought, oh, she's dead. She's dead. She's fucking on the floor. She's damn near defenseless. He turns out to go to the door until the girl grabs his leg.
Oh shit! So she's still alive.
She's still alive.
Oh, fuck.
So he turns around. The girl's burning, but she has grips on his leg. And on some movie shit, the girl drags him into the fire.
Oh, and he dies with her.
And hugs like him.
Oh shit!
And this is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
The firefighters came in, and because the neighbors were like, they saw the smoke and shit, and they saw the woman and the man being hugged. The crazy thing is,
like their ashes.
Yeah, the man died. The woman survived.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
The woman fucking survived, fam.
W move, bro.
I know, W move, which was crazy. I don't know how this happens, but. I guess the kids found out, and she ended up with like third.
Yeah, of course.
Burns. But like the fact that she didn't
still
die
survived
with
from that.
him,
That's kind of crazy.
That's wild.
That's some like TV show shit, bro. That's like, you know what I mean? Like in a TV drama, like they hit under the dumpster. That's some like Glenn from Walking Dead type.
No, that's why I said it was like movie, fam. Because imagine you're just staying there like, oh my god, she's not fucking dead. Like, that's
Do you ever watch the show Crown or not?
Crown? Nah. What is it about?
I never watched it, but I'm curious if there's like any theories on that shit because it's literally about the royal family.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like
is there a queen theory that you have?
No.
Speaking about the queen.
Nah, I want to talk RIP the queen. The queen died.
The queen,
Damn, there's a debate I want to say, but I don't know.
I already know what you're gonna
Yeah, no, we're not gonna say that debate here. Maybe we'll say it on the Jumpers Club. Yeah, but I'll save that debate for later. But there's another theory I want to talk about.
Okay.
I think we brushed past it a little bit before.
Yeah.
But we never like dove deep into it.
Okay.
You ever hear about the Princess Diana theory?
Where she was like a twin?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
So Princess Diana, right?
Yeah.
She's the wife of the king right now.
Yeah.
Literally, what's his name? King Charles. Literally the king right now. So before, when she was still a princess and Prince Charles was still a prince, there was claims that Princess Diana used to cheat on him with many men.
Damn. That sucks.
But also, Prince Charles used to have affairs also.
Oh, so they both were cheaters.
They both were cheating.
Okay. So
anyways, they got divorced, right?
Yeah.
And after the divorce, the royal family was going to give her security, right? Because she used to be part of the royal family.
Okay.
If she goes out in the public, she's still like associated somehow.
Right. Yeah.
Needs some security. She denied all of it, right?
Okay.
And she started dating this guy. I think his last name is Fayed, right?
Okay.
Fayed. So her and Fayed died in a car accident, literally 5 minutes away from their hotel room, right?
Oh, shit.
Now, this is what's crazy. Princess Diana, she wrote a note before she died.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to go to her trusted butler. And in the note, it said, my husband, aka Prince Charles at the time, is trying to kill me. And he is planning a malfunction in my car with the brake system. So I will get in an accident, right?
Okay.
So she wrote that letter before she died, right? Now, the story goes, they were going down this road.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. They blamed it on the cameraman at first, like paparazzi, right?
Okay.
They blamed it on the paparazzi chasing them. So they pushed them down this one tunnel. Now, at this tunnel, at this tunnel is where the crash happened. And you couldn't see anything that happened because it was enclosed in the tunnel.
Okay.
Now, what's really suspicious, 14 security cameras were not recording that whole route.
Okay, so there's not evidence that she's actually dead right now.
No. Well, there's evidence that she died because there's a crash and shit, and the guy,
I guess,
died too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Literally, her and the guy that she was dating both died in the crash. And what's crazy, the theory goes that Prince Charles hated that guy so much, and they're quote unquote like racist because he's Muslim.
Okay.
And they were embarrassed that there was a rumor she was pregnant with his kid.
Oh,
that was the rumor, and they were gonna get married.
So it's not even theory then. It's actually fact that Prince.
Well, there's no solid evidence, but like, you know what I mean. That's the whole. I think it's common knowledge to regular people that this is probably true.
Yeah, but in my head, like I as soon as you told me like that there was a setup, I immediately like did the left turn thing. And what if Princess Diana literally wrote that letter in advance?
Yeah.
And then like crashed the whip just to get hella hate on the
Prince Charles,
and that the fact that they're actually not dead, fam. that they set this shit up.
You think she's alive?
Yeah, they said all body cams off. Like, I want to live my life, but I want all the hate to be on my husband. What if that shit happened?
I don't know, bro. There's a lot of theories.
Yeah.
Cause one of the theories too is she is alive and she's under like witness protection.
That's what I'm saying.
Princess protection program.
Yeah, because
that's where it came from.
Yeah, because look, if you're like that status, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to be surrounded by paparazzi, all this media about your private life, right?
That's true.
So how are you gonna
escape it?
That's why I said in Queen Elizabeth, I thought that Queen Elizabeth faked like that the whole
death
thing because she didn't want to.
She's old, man.
No, but at the same time, yeah, exactly. That's the point. If you're old, you still don't want to be doing this shit.
I don't know.
You kind of want to live a life of tranquility, right? So what do you want to escape that whole thing and just like chill while you're old?
She's literally living like a queen, family. You know, you're literally living like a queen. Would you really want to escape living like a queen?
She was queen for how many years? Maybe she just wanted to change in lifestyle. You never know. You're not Queen Elizabeth.
That's true. Still, I don't know though.
You feel me? Like
I personally believe like Princess Diana was murdered though. Like it was all planned.
I feel like that
you think
shit
it
was set up.
You think it was a set? No, yeah. I think she was murdered. Like
I feel like Diana set him up and she
set him up.
Yeah, she wrote that shit. How? Okay, hold on. If Princess Diana knew that the thing, because she wrote it in advance, right?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't she check it or?
No, because it's her driver. Oh, also,
okay.
The driver was said to have like a blood toxicity level of like fucking like 30%, something like that.
There's actually too many coincidences.
Yeah, and what's even crazier, when they were at the hotel, there's security camera footage of the driver, and he was tying his shoelace and walking really proper, so he didn't look drunk.
Wow.
He didn't seem drunk at all, but his blood toxicity was like really high.
Wow. Okay, never mind. I don't believe it no more. There's too many. There's too much.
Factors. There's too many factors into it.
I'm trying to take it another way, but I can't, fam.
Also, there's a huge rumor, Prince Harry. The daughter,
Mr. Handsome.
I mean, sorry, the son of Princess Diana and Prince Charles.
Yeah.
He looks a lot like one of the guys that Princess Diana used to have an affair with.
The son?
Yeah. Now check this out, bro.
Shit.
Check this out, man.
Oh shit.
So you know how Prince Harry is dating Meghan Markle, right?
Okay.
And you know how he's already shunned because they don't like Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Meghan Markle wasn't even invited to the funeral. She wasn't invited at all to the funeral.
Yeah.
So theory goes that they know Prince Harry isn't actually Prince Charles's son.
Oh, wow.
And is like a bastard child, like from the other guy.
Wow.
Yeah. So the theory is like they know that already. That's why they want to take them out of the royal family.
That's crazy. No, I feel like that is true though.
That's true.
They definitely cheated. Like if you're Princess Diana fam, you're having mad sex with everyone. Like I don't care. Like you're that status. Like you can do whatever. Yeah.
Did you see that one video of Michael Jackson and Princess Diana? Because Michael Jackson had this one song. It's like Dirty Diana.
Oh yeah, Dirty Diana. Yeah.
So Prince Charles and Princess Diana went to go see Michael Jackson's concert, right?
Yeah.
And this was after the show. She was like, Michael, how come you didn't perform my song.
Yeah.
And then Michael's like, I wasn't gonna perform that song in front of Prince Charles. Relax.
My God.
Dirty Diana.
That's the whole, yo, Princess Child would be in a seat like, fuck, my wife's a whore.
And then you know what she said?
What?
So Michael Jackson said this in the interview. Michael Jackson said, Princess Diana told him, you know, that's my favorite song. I wish you performed it.
Nah. But why? Why would you want to get him jealous?
I don't know.
Oh, that's it right there. I found it.
I don't know.
No, she wanted him to perform that song because it's like, oh, Michael's literally the idol of pop is saying that I'm a hoe, fam. And you have to sit there and take it that I fucked other guys. Yo,
Damn.
Princess Diana was petty, fam.
Yeah, you don't know. We don't know. We don't know because for all we know, like Prince Charles cheated first and then she did. You know what I mean? Like we don't know the whole story.
But there's mad songs on hip hop. It's like Dirty Diana. Like there's lots of Dirty Diana songs. Like there's no Dirty Charles song. Like what the for the streets.
R.I.P. Princess Diana.
So you know how I achieved wokeness in the last episode?
I achieved wokeness.
Yo, and then I came back that day and I was like, fuck, bro.
I really woke you up that day, didn't I?
No, it was crazy because of the crazy moments that I had. But I also found another theory that is pretty kind of woke and it's kind of put in to our cartoon, but a lot of people might not see this.
What cartoon?
So this is an Incredibles theory.
Incredibles, yeah.
And how it kind of relates to society today.
How?
Okay, so you know how in the beginning, right? The whole plot of Incredibles is superhuman family saving the world, right? So at the beginning, there was only two people, the mom and the dad, way before they had kids, right?
Yeah.
And they were going around and saving people using their superpowers, right? Until media and government was like, nah, so you're taking away the jobs of police, the jobs of firefighters, because you're already superhuman. You can do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So they banned anyone
with powers.
So it was illegal to be a superhero. So why I say this theory, it's like Bob, the guy, he then right after he tried to live a normal life. So it's like he got a job in like the beginning of the scenes,
the tax thing, and then he got depressed.
Yeah, exactly. And he got married, and then he had kids, right?
Yeah.
So why I say this is we're kind of right now all living like Bob, right? So we have like the potential to be like way better than we are, except there's certain things
we're being held back in a system.
Held back, right? And I don't know if you've ever heard of junk DNA.
What's that?
So they say 90% of our body is junk DNA, and 10% we can only use.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't know this?
Nah.
So it's kind of crazy because like if we could use all 100% of our body, we would be that superhero. But now I'm gonna ask you a question. Is like the air that we breathe or the foods that we intake keep that DNA from coming up and shit like that?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Because I know in Africa there's this one culture, they really look at their digestive system and it's all of their shit, literally like their shit, they collect it and study it because their digestive system is the strongest in the world.
Yeah.
Like it can handle shit that our bodies can't.
Facts. You see those documentaries on the Africans eating like the honey?
Yeah.
And the bees are literally eating bees. Yeah.
So it's not hard to believe that all of these things, like for example, fluoride in our toothpaste, chemicals in our food. You know what's crazy? Check this out, right?
Okay.
If the government really cared about our health, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they ban candy?
Facts. But they have a whole holiday for that.
Why? Okay, look, if the government really cared about your health, Gavin, really cared about all of our health, wouldn't they ban fast food?
And fast food.
Wouldn't they limit fast food, candy, everything?
I'm telling you, there's specific things in this world that keeps us at that level that they're able to control still.
So that I mean, like, like they all want to give us the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it was really about our health, wouldn't they look at the other shit too?
Yeah.
Like, you know how when 19 was happening, they blocked off certain parts in the grocery store that you couldn't buy shit from, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think they could do that for all of the stuff that's killing us already too?
Damn. Yes, 100%.
Like all of these sugary drinks that literally kill us, the cereal aisle that literally kills us.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they block that off too? Diabetes. One of the biggest
Dr. Sebi.
Yeah, one of the biggest things or one of the biggest like causes of death is literally like obesity in America.
Yeah. No, but you really think about it, it's like when you're born and like, man, like I just started questioning this. Like who was really why were guns? Like who really was the first one to think of a gun?
What do you mean?
No, because it's like that resembles like killing others. So why would if everything was like not simulated or only to do good, why would they put guns in a world where it was already peaceful?
Nah, you know why? I have my own theory on that shit.
Why?
So my theory is that all of it came from Europe, right?
Yeah.
And quote unquote Europe and those European cities were the first cities, like urban cities in a sense, right? Very tight places, a lot of population.
Yeah.
Now they come over here to North America, first settlers, and then they see all the Aboriginals and the natives, right? Indigenous people. And they see they're so happy and all of this land, and they live by their own means. Yeah. Now they see that as an opportunity and they're jealous of it. So they take everything for themselves, right?
Yeah.
And how do they take that shit? With power, right? They take it with guns or whatever they can use weapons against them.
Yeah.
Because they're already in that mindset in Europe when they had that they've been through how many wars, right?
Yeah.
North America hasn't seen a war until maybe they did have wars with indigenous people, but they haven't seen like a war with guns and like crazy shit until the Europeans came over.
True. Yeah, that is true.
I also have a theory about sports, bro.
About sports?
So I think I talked about this before, but listen, have you really taken it in? Sports, UFC, football, everything is literally for us to not be rebellious.
To not be rebellious. What do you mean by that?
So take this in. So in the Roman Empire, right? The Roman Empire, I think Julius Caesar was one of the first emperors to do this. Yeah. They made the Colosseum. Okay, now, why did they make the Colosseum?
To everyone to watch someone play sports.
Yeah, to watch them fight each other, right? Now, an advisor of the emperor at the time told him that humans, we have a natural tendency of a lot of energy to exert into a power, into a force, into a movement, right? Okay. So how do you keep your people calm and exert that force in other ways that aren't violent and going against the empire itself?
You distract them.
You distract them with what? With sports.
Oh, fuck.
So the theory goes that the reason sports is so big and so much money is being spilled into sports is because it keeps our natural tendencies of wanting to rebel and fighting and all of those urges to tame us down. So instead of you being super patriotic about a vision or like a movement that you have in your head, you put that energy into your own team.
Oh, that's fucked.
So that's where that patriotism is. Yeah. So like, go Steelers type shit, you know what I mean? Go Raptors, whatever it is.
Yeah. But wouldn't you say that sports also like influences like evil shit too? Because it's like you're battling against one team and you're going against the other, and you would do anything to beat that team. Like say UFC, boxing. That's obviously the obvious ones. Yeah. But you take it like basketball and shit like that. You're going against another country, you're going against another city, and you're hating them just because they like we're trying to beat them type shit.
I don't know. I think it's literally just so we don't find other outlets.
Yeah. I guess that
so we don't find other outlets. If you look at it, have you heard of a revolution lately? Nope. Nah. Feel me? It's because we have sports.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you have sports, ain't no revolution. There's sports, bro. When it comes to therapy and psychiatry, getting the help you need has never been so simple. When you're able to access your provider from the comfort of your device, it means mental health care can be on your schedule. And alleviating the wait times to get an appointment or travel time to an office can free up time for the rest of your life. Talkspace is so convenient and accessible. It helps me feel supported around the clock.
So I personally recommend Talkspace for anyone that's looking for therapy. I know it's really hard to go out and do the first step, but Talkspace makes it super easy to start. You can sign up online and get a personalized match with a provider that's right for you, typically within 48 hours. You can text, video, or send voice messages to your licensed therapist, so it's incredibly convenient to have virtual sessions from the comfort of your home. So Talkspace also lets you send messages to your dedicated therapist in the Talkspace platform, which allows you to update them on the challenges and triumphs you're facing in real time. So real life updates, you can update them whenever you guys want. And getting started is the most important part. There's no need to wait until something goes wrong in your life to work with a therapist. And of course, Talkspace is also there to help with any specific changes you might be facing. It's the #1 online therapy platform with thousands of licensed therapists trained in over 40 specialties. So if you guys are dealing with anxiety, depression, relationships, your therapist can help you set and achieve your goals.
As a listener of this podcast, you get $100 off on your first month with Talkspace. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com. Make sure to use code JUMPERS, JUMPERS, to get $100 off your first month and show your support for the show. That's JUMPERS at Talkspace.com.
No, but I remember I was watching the And One documentary.
Yeah.
And how they went against Nike.
Yeah.
And One was so big, like the street ball. They had the core of the people, right? And they would sell shoes and they would do their own tours. And it was so crazy because a big corporation like Nike would just take their idea of that street ball core and hip hop
And use it for themselves?
and put one like advertisement out and already become the biggest company to do that. Even though And One has been working on this tour and building up this core for 5 years.
Yeah.
Nike does 1 minute ad. They're already back.
Yeah, it's the marketing. It's the marketing.
Crazy.
You know what's crazy? You know Nike Just Do It?
Yeah.
You know where that slogan came from?
No, what is that?
Bro,
Just do it?
the Nike slogan Just Do It actually came from somebody who was a prisoner, and that was their last words before the death sentence.
Just do it. That was not motivational then. Shit.
Yeah, no, but literally it was one of these there's marketer that was hired by Nike, and they're like, yo, we should do this new marketing push for Nike.
Yeah.
I came up with the slogan. He got the slogan from this guy who was on death row, literally on death row. It wasn't Just Do It. It was actually Let's Do It.
Let's do it.
But they changed it to Just Do It to make it sound better.
Okay. Is let's do
But
it.
it all came from a guy that was gonna die.
Yeah. That's definitely the words of a guy who had many regrets or some shit. Or he knew something.
No, and no regrets. Are you crazy? He has no regrets. Just do it, fam.
Just no. But if you're on your deathbed and you're telling someone just do it, then you're trying to tell them motivational words because you didn't do it. You feel me?
No, because they're gonna kill him. That's why, they literally have him in the thing. They're gonna
Yeah.
kill him. Like, yo, just do it.
Yeah.
What do you think is the coldest thing you can say before you?
Before you die. Fuck. Hold on.
I know some people say like sayonara.
Nah, sayonara is so lame. Yo, you know how
Where'd that come from? Is that Arnold? That's Arnold, right?
yeah,
In
I think
Terminator?
that is Arnold. But you know how lately people's been doing the outro. You know the YouTube outro is like dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
and then they sign out.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be on my deathbed and just play the outro, and then I would just like do one of these, and then I'm out.
I'll see you guys next stream.
Yeah. Cause fam,
I do that. I do that on stream.
yeah, exactly. Cause Baby Keem on his recent concert, he literally did the outro. He's like,
He didn't do it,
He
bro.
did.
That wasn't
He did.
real.
That was real, fam.
That wasn't real. They just put the
Stop.
audio on top.
No, he actually did. He's like, I'm Baby Keem and I'm out. Okay,
He didn't actually do the song.
you can ask anyone that was there. Okay, if you're at the Baby Keem concert, comment right now.
No, they just put the music over
No
top.
way, fam.
They just put the music over top as a
No,
meme,
that was
bro.
way too perfect.
See, we don't know what's real life no more, bro. We don't even know what's real life no more.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Years and Years?
Nah, what's that?
They were predicting that that the new agenda,
Yeah.
like in 2023, was gonna be. You know how we kind of touched on like
Climate change?
No, the phones being in us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the daughter and the mom were sitting at a table, and then she was like, "Yo, I got the new upgrade," and then like she snapped her hands and did this, and the mom picked up the phone. She was like,
She's calling through her body?
So she's like, "Hey mom, you can hear me." She's like, "What do you mean? Yeah, I can hear you. You're sitting right here." And then she's like, "No, let me walk on the table and you can still hear me." And she snapped out.
Oh, shit.
And so now it's like everything will be like there's certain chips in your hands that will allow you to do all these technology. So we're gonna become technology.
Probably.
We're gonna become the robots. That's what it was predicting.
You know, I heard this on Joe Rogan. You know, there's a robot that actually eats human flesh.
I think I heard about that too.
You heard about that?
I saw that short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, there's literally a fucking robot that will eat us, bro.
That's fucked.
They'll eat like bioorganic material.
Yeah, but who created
power.
that? I'm wondering like who created. Why would you want to create that?
I don't know. It's just the same as like the guy that made the nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
What's his name? Oppenheimer. You know they're making a movie about that?
Oh, about the actual nuclear
Yeah,
shit?
the Oppenheimer, the guy that made the first atomic bomb.
Yeah. I feel like now a lot of movies, if you do like the woke themes and like you try to predict the future, those are the one that become crazy.
Bro, I feel like those are the only movies out.
Yeah, right now. That's all I'm seeing.
That's literally the only movies out in theaters.
I don't know why, but it's like, fuck, is it like the higher up saying they're creating all this shit to okay, this is crazy, but like I feel like they're making conspiracy theorists a joke.
Probably.
Like,
Gavin,
like,
I have something to tell you. I have something
you
to tell
understand
you,
it?
fam. I have something to tell you, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So there's a theory, right?
Yeah.
And remember how I said the theory how they're Project Bluebeam, they're gonna fake alien invasions.
Yeah.
Check this out.
What?
Holy shit.
That should be the soft.
Now listen. So you know how we heard about people that were in Area 51 and they leaked information.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's high officials like, yo, I seen alien bodies, this and that, blah, blah. Now, what if those people were actually meant to see those things and those are fake alien parts or fake alien bodies the whole time? Now listen.
Okay, so yeah, I get what you're saying.
So what if they're playing 3D chess?
Oh, that's fucked. Like
So-
holographic?
No. What I'm saying, like, they're planting fake alien stuff in a real facility to make people that they think would talk to believe in aliens. So when they go out and talk and they say these rumors, it's gonna think like the government is hiding real aliens, but realistically, there's none at all.
Nah.
To make it seem real.
Yeah, so those I got that.
Check that out, man.
So those crazy people who try to leak it, and since it's only one person seeing this shit,
Yeah,
everyone's
gonna believe it. Yeah, no, they're gonna believe it because they're these high officials, people that were actually there. But now it's gonna seem like the government is hiding it, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna seem like they're hiding it.
But but then why would they want to seem like they're hiding it? Like, what's the overall goal?
To make us believe aliens are real.
Yeah.
Remember the theory I said? How the only way to unite the whole world
It's okay.
is to fake an alien invasion.
Yeah.
It's to get us all working together as one humanity against a common enemy.
But I feel like that's not even like I feel like the government wouldn't even want us to work together. That's the thing though. It's like maybe that plan
Not necessarily work
backfire.
together. Not necessarily work together.
Yeah.
But be ruled by one.
be ruled by one.
You get me? Like one government.
Okay, yeah.
So we're all under one thing, fam.
Oh, okay. Like get everyone in.
There's a lot of shit like unsafe shit I could say too, but I'm not gonna say it.
Nah, I believe that though. But the thing.
You know the Great Reset?
What was the Great Reset? Oh, how he died in 2012.
No.
What is that?
You don't know what the Great Reset is?
Nah.
So it's pretty much this movement. This is real. Like you can Google this. There's this thing called the World Economic Forum, right?
Yeah.
And pretty much they're trying to reset the world's economy.
Reset the world's economy. Damn.
Yeah, and then build it back better. That's what their thing is. So pretty much they're trying to have like all of the big powerhouses of the world in the economy reset debt and then start all over again. But
Yo, the rich are gonna be so pissed.
But no. But the thing is,
Yeah.
is likely like a new world order too.
It's a new world order.
So instead of oh fuck Gavin, I don't know, this is dangerous shit,
Yeah.
but they're saying like these are the rumors. It's gonna be like communism, where we don't own anything.
Yeah.
You know, The Giver is gonna be like that.
The dystopia.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, that was my favorite book. With like, I don't know why, but like, so much shit predicts the future.
Oh,
you know what?
Yo, I have a theory
Yeah.
for you, Gavin, bro.
Yeah, okay, but let me say this
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
You know Edgar Allan Poe, right?
Yeah, Edgar Allan, he predicted so much shit.
Yeah, he predicted so much shit, and I feel like the reason why he refers to a crow so much or a raven, because you know how a crow is supposed to predict bad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why he always refers to it. Because you know there was he had a dream about these 4 guys on a ship, right?
Yeah.
And they got in a shipwreck, and then boom, they had to like eat one of the guys to survive. And like months after, same shit happened. Craziest thing, the guy that really got ate had the same name as
Richard Parker.
as the guy in the dream.
Yeah. That's also the same name as the tiger in Life of Pi.
Life of Pi.
And then Life of Pi is actually based on that story of the men.
No way.
So you know how there was a monkey, there was I think a bird, a chicken, and the tiger, right? So the 4 guys on the boat, Richard Parker being the tiger, and the other men were hungry. It was a reverse. So Richard Parker, the tiger, ate the other 3, but the 3 men actually ate the boy Richard Parker in the real story. And that actually happened. Like they were starving at sea, and they ate his body to live.
That's a true story, fam. But what was the theory?
So you were saying how media predicts the future,
Everything,
right?
yeah.
Now, what if it's the opposite?
What do you mean?
Now, there's this thing. It's called predictive programming.
Okay.
And they say that television and Netflix specifically is tuned in on that shit and trying to predict the future. Not predict the future, but try and manipulate us and influence us to create the future. So check this out.
I got that.
Check this out. So For example, Hunger Games, right? Hunger Games, it influenced us to think in different ways. Like, oh, how could a government like that be? How could a death game be like that, right?
Yeah.
And then boom, all of these other things were influenced by it. In a sense, that also influences our minds and our proceedings and how things would come out. So instead of movies, television, and all of these different medias predicting the future, what if it's actually influencing us to do brainwashing us to cause the future?
That's so smart. That's crazy.
If you think about it, all of this like Terminator shit, anything in the past, like Matrix, all of these movies that millions of people watched, what if they're all just not predicting future, but actually making us cause the future?
Fuck. Not because you know, like the Walking Dead and like any zombie movie, they're literally like, we don't know if zombie is gonna happen, but there's, you know, the doomsday preppers. They do that shit even though they don't know what's happening. But what could influence them to do that? Oh, movies like zombies are coming, shit like that.
Now, remember we had that theory how what if the world manifests itself? So the world literally manifests itself once we put that idea out there. So in a sense, putting that movie out there is putting that manifestation out there, and it gets everybody thinking about the same thing. So what if there's gonna be a real life Squid Game because so many people watched it?
So many people watched it. Fuck.
Did you know there's a real purge?
Yeah, that happens though.
No, there's a real purge like gonna happen in Chicago.
In Chicago.
Literally, January 1st,
Yeah.
the purge is gonna happen in Chicago. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the
No,
video.
it's O Block, right?
No, it's not O Block. It's literally all of Illinois.
I thought O Block got sold.
Nah, check this out. This is actually recent. Here we go.
As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder.
All of that stuff's going to be legal.
Homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding.
Oh,
Offenders
no.
released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them.
So they won't arrest them and they won't go after them if they do all those crimes.
That's actually real.
Businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence
What
or your
the
businesses.
fuck?
Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have
What
to decide
the
what level of
fuck?
force is required to remove them.
So they won't arrest anybody. They're not going to arrest anybody for that shit. Murder, kidnapping, trespassing, everything.
Why?
That's the plan, bro.
Wait,
So it's a real life purge happening in Illinois,
That's
January
fucked.
1st, 2023.
But that's so
Real
bad.
life purge is happening.
Especially in Chicago. Why would they do that shit? Out of all places you want to start a purge, in Chicago, where it's like the crime rate's
Because
super high already.
they know what's going to happen. They know like shit will pop off, bro.
So are people? So when did you say it was gonna be?
January 1st, 2023. It's coming up.
So
Literally the new year.
So are people in Chicago already making moves?
I don't know.
Because okay, if you're in that position, I'm getting out of Chicago first thing.
Obviously, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Get out of Illinois,
But
bro.
why isn't this a bigger, like, why didn't I know about this? Like, this should be on.
I don't know. That's the thing, because I feel like it's not talked about right now.
Yeah.
But it's either this is fake, but I don't think that's fake.
Okay,
Do you see the video? I don't think that's fake.
that's not fake. You know what they tried to fucking distract us with? They tried to put you know how the new mermaid, the whole trend is like, she's the new mermaid is black, right?
Wait, what?
You know how the new Little Mermaid is black, and how that's in all the news right now. Because that's right now, that's all I'm seeing.
Really? Yeah?
I did not hear one thing about a actual purge happening.
Wait, that shit is on the news?
What?
The Little Mermaid stuff?
Yeah, Little Mermaid being black, that's all I see right now.
Why is that not even on the news? Why is that relevant?
What do you mean? That's a big thing. Like, obviously that's a big thing. Like,
But why are people caring about that shit? You know what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe that's there.
Dog, there you go.
Disney literally distracted us. Yo, it's always some Disney shit. It's always some Disney. Because what happened with Frozen, fam? They put literally another movie out where the guy actually died, but he was actually frozen. Bro,
Does it cover it up?
Disney's always covering shit up. Because I didn't hear about a purge.
We didn't hear about the purge, and then
Never.
No, you know why? Because the Queen news is flooded.
Oh, the Queen too. No, it was
Queen is
just
just flooding
it wasn't
everything.
just the mermaid, fam. It was the Queen too. Oh my god, fam.
Now you know what's even crazier?
Yeah.
If we lived in Asia, let's say we lived in the Philippines, would we have heard about that news?
No,
Probably not.
probably not.
So what if, vice versa? What if there's stuff happening in other countries that we don't live in, that we don't hear about is crazier than that.
A lie. There's like fucking
Like if
Like,
we didn't hear about a purge out
Yeah.
here down in the States, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Imagine what happens out in like all those other countries.
Facts.
that
You,
we
you
don't.
never know if fucking Filipinos fly on a plane, come on this thing, and just go crazy, murder everywhere. You don't know about that. But what I saw too is hold on. You know how we talked about the AI stuff last time and how you can type in.
Yeah, the generator.
Yeah. So some guy on the Ask AI, remember you have to type something in. If you type who runs the world on the AI simulator, these are literally the pictures that come up.
Who?
Look,
What is this?
hold on. This is the pictures that come up. Boom.
Oh, Illuminati.
So first,
Rothschild.
So first you see the Rothschild. You ask a computer this.
Yeah.
So boom, right there. You see the eyes. Boom. What does that look like?
The king.
Freemasons, shit like that. That looks like the king, right? And other stuff like that. It's all royalty. Boom,
Rothschild.
the biggest one.
Shit.
So it's like
I feel like we already know this stuff though.
Yeah.
But there's nothing we can do about it.
I know. But I feel like the internet only, like, if you really want to dig deep in life is way deeper than we know it, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like the internet is just there to give us like that blank answer. You know? You get what I'm saying? Like, if we actually did research on our own and not trusted Google, maybe Google is actually. Hold on.
You can't even trust Google.
You can't even trust Google. But what is like being pushed right now? You don't know something? Go to Google. What the fuck?
Yo, we finally made Gavin like mad woke. I just bagged that. We actually made you bad woke.
No, but you get what I'm saying though?
You used to not think like that.
I actually did it, man. I be in my bed like, fuck, bro. Like, there's actually way more to life.
Facts. There is. Fam, there's literally so much more to life that more than meets the eye on some Transformer shit.
Facts. If you guys are sitting there, there's more in life than just work, fucking family, and dive, man. You can do whatever you guys want, right?
Mm-hmm. And I think literally this is so obvious now, but there is a system that we're in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a system to keep poor people poor and rich people rich.
Yeah.
Literally a system. And there's the only way for there to be rich people, there has to be
Poor people.
There has to be poor people. As sad as that is.
Yeah.
Sad as that is.
Yeah. To every action, there's like a, what do you call it?
A reaction.
Reaction.
Yeah. So every step, like let's say I take something from you to gain something, I gain something, but you lose something.
Yeah,
right?
Facts.
And that's just what the world is. And that's why it's sad.
That's so sad.
But depending on whose team you're on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it's like, fuck. Because if you were one of the rich people, would you think differently? Probably not.
Probably
You know
not,
what I mean?
fam. I'm enjoying my riches. Like, I was born grateful. I mean, I was born in that situation, so I'm gonna be grateful for it. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna...
but that's the whole thing. Like, that's why I don't believe life is a simulation too, because it's like the chances and opportunities that are given. Like, maybe one guy, how me and you were born in a, we already had like a good family, good everything like that, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's like maybe us, right?
Yeah.
We're given this blessed life and we're put in the simulation like really good already.
Mm-hmm.
But like poor people can break out of that simulation and do what they like, work, grind, everything, and now they're out of it. You know, that's why I don't believe it's like all simulation. Because we're put on this earth. Because are we put on this earth all equal?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
So how can you say it is a simulation if simulation is we're all supposed to start from zero?
No, but we don't all start from zero, guys.
We all start from zero. Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
but,
We all don't.
the other theory is that it is the simulation because all of those other people are meant for you to see and learn from.
See and learn from.
So there's poor people and unfortunate people so that you can feel fortunate.
Fuck.
Because you can't feel fortunate if there's no unfortunate people.
Yeah.
So it makes you feel like you're a main character and they're not.
So who's the one deciding you're gonna be a poor person, you're gonna be a rich person? Who's that? The higher power?
God, fam. What do you mean? Like, it's literally up to the universe type shit.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really get to choose.
Yeah,
but
really
in my
like
opinion, this is what's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's like, if I were to, let's say the world was a game and I was to enter the game, I would honestly not want to enter the game rich.
Really?
Because it's more fun.
Yeah, I do feel that, but like, I wouldn't absolutely not want to be in the game incredibly poor though.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but I feel like
But who are you to choose though?
you don't choose. But I'm just saying if you were to enter the game,
Yeah. No, you definitely know. I feel like that's better because you're not spoiled at the end of the day.
So do you think you're in a simulation now because you, in a sense, you're exactly where you want to be, no?
But I broke out of it.
What do you mean?
Like I broke out of it because I was given that situation, but I did more with it. I feel like because I feel like you know how there's 70% water on the earth?
Yeah.
And why is there exactly 70% water in our body? That's just got to be a coincidence, no? Like there's small things like that the earth teases us with that I don't know. I do believe in fate though.
No, but I think my thing on the world and humans is it's probably just one organism. I think the world is literally just one living being.
Yeah.
Like we don't think of the world as that, but the world is literally just one thing. Yeah, I mean, like if you look at a plant, right? Let's say you look at a plant.
Yeah.
There's bacteria on that plant, right?
Yeah.
We don't see it, but we see it as one plant.
Okay.
But it's just the fact that we're small too, that we see the world as much more than just one thing.
Yeah.
Like if I was a giant, I looked at the world, I'm like, oh, that's just a world.
Yeah, just the world. Fuck, bro. No, it's also that thing that you had me thinking too is like the blind faith shit. I finally understand what the blind faith is. So like there was a person, we were just having some deep talk, and she was like, yo, all these I've went through like all these fucking guys who like this is the most bland like explanation ever. So she's like, oh, I went through all these guys, they treated me like shit, but every day she would pray and have faith for some guy to actually treat her right. And she said it didn't come when she most needed it. It came when like, I don't know, out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
So like, and I was like, if you can do that, if you can have faith in the right guy to come in your life, right? Then you can have faith in if you're down right now or you're feeling like you're lost, you can have faith in having success in the future. Shit like that. You just know it's gonna be good. Like I get it now. Like I get that blind faith shit.
So you didn't believe in like things happening for you? What do you mean?
No. I just didn't understand the concept of like I wouldn't really call it manifestation, but having more faith.
Having more faith.
Yeah.
Bro, that's all I have, bro.
Yeah.
I tweeted this on my Twitter. Literally, there's two things that nobody else can take from me.
Yeah.
Is my faith and my passion. There's two things nobody can take from me. And there's two things, I think those two things is what really makes a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Passion literally makes anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody in today's society is their passion and their faith. And their faith to complete their passion. Those are two things. You can kidnap somebody, they can still have that.
Yeah.
You can put them in a bad situation, they can still have that.
Yeah.
You can be in the poorest of the poor and still have that and find a way to make it out.
Yeah.
With those two things, passion and faith. Manny Pacquiao from the slums of the Philippines.
Yeah.
What did he have? Passion
Nothing.
and faith.
Yeah.
And was able to be Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. Because I remember that thing that you said that you sent me. It's when God, what was that one? When God gives you something, the devil is also trying to give you something too.
No. So
say it properly.
So when you're God's favorite, you're also the devil's
favorite, right?
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I'm trying to remember I had that talk with you, that really deep talk where it's like, oh, I started like I don't know if this shit's gonna do good, if this shit's gonna do good.
You doubt yourself?
Yeah, and you're like, nah, you should believe in us, fam. Like it's gonna go good, right?
Yeah.
And I try to figure out what I did before that worked because we were on a good streak before. And as soon as we got like big and shit, like that's when I noticed like, material things come in, money, shit like that. And then I started not like, it's like, I can easily be tempted with this. And I started like not being like, not praying every day like I used to and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's always on my board, like pray every day. But you know what's crazy?
So you lose your values to the distraction.
To distractions. And now it's like, now I've tapped back in, it's like, now I see it coming again. Like I know.
That's what comes with it, bro. That's literally what comes with it. I think anything that comes with being an influencer or getting, I guess, more money, success, anything, is literally the temptation that comes with it. That's literally why I have that tattoo, fam. It's literally temptation in everybody's life is the one thing that can take you off your purpose.
Yeah.
Anybody's purpose in the life. Anybody's purpose in their life can be stopped by their temptation. It can be stopped in the temptation of one activity.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Look, temptation to have a kid at a young age, boom.
Yeah.
Whole life changed.
Facts, bro.
You have a kid at a young age, whole life changed.
You're too horny, man.
No, shit like that. Look, trying drugs for the first time, boom, temptation.
Facts.
Change your whole life, boom.
Facts.
That's the one thing that can change everybody's life is temptation.
Yeah.
And the people that overcome it are the ones that prosper, no?
100%.
Now, let me ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy how we're taught at a young age, like, don't do drugs, don't do alcohol, all of this stuff, right? Have you noticed the people that really don't do it, though?
The people that don't do it.
And how they live? Because maybe you're surrounded by people that only do it, right? That only, like, drink and smoke weed and, like, take part in.
But I'm content now, too. Like, even though there's men that smoke around me and shit like that.
No, but the point I'm trying to get at is, like, isn't it funny how we all change? Isn't it funny how the morals that we set in the beginning you abolish, and then when you look back, like, you just didn't care about it.
Yeah.
Now, what were those morals set in the first place for then? Like, there's nothing wrong with doing these things. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like, do we step back and realize, like, yo, what did I make my morals for?
Yeah.
Like, why did I say these things before, and then why do I not do them anymore? Can I take a step back and realize, like, why myself did I do this shit?
Yeah.
Because most of the time we don't. Remember what I was saying? Like, most of the time we don't even feel our own body sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, remember when I said, like, I want you to put your consciousness in your feet. Now put your consciousness in your knees, right? When was the last time you felt your knee?
Yeah.
Not like feel your knee with your hand. I mean, like, feel your knee, like, through your consciousness.
Yeah. No, because
I
read about that. Half the time, our body, like, there's a conscious mind and a subconscious mind.
Yeah.
Half the time, we're using the subconscious.
We're living in the subconscious.
We're literally just letting our body do whatever, right? So fuck, bruh.
So how many times are you really in control of your life then? Isn't that crazy?
But when are you, though? Is it when you stick to your moral?
No, yeah, maybe that too. But what if the only times we're really in control of ourselves is when, it's hard to say, bro. Because, like, if we're brainwashed all the time, if we're, like, you know, influenced to do things all the time, was it really our choice?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said in the last one.
Was it really our choice, bro?
I don't think so, man. But I feel like I don't want to. I feel like all those other people that are watching, I feel like you shouldn't live by that, because it's like now you're always in question of, like, shit, I'm not even controlling, like, well, what's the point of all this, you know? Because if you live by that fucking mentality, then what's the point of all this, to be honest? If you're not
what's the point of life, you mean?
Yeah, if you're
no,
not making,
purpose.
Yeah,
like,
no, but if you're
not
not making your own decisions in the first place, then what's the point? Like, oh, boom.
No, I feel like I make my own decisions. Like, I can truthfully say, like, I make my decisions in my life.
But what if those decisions are actually not your decisions? Those are just all your media.
No, I can truthfully say, like, I know I can trust myself and myself, like, yo, every single decision I made, even if I was influenced to do something else, like, I actually made my decision.
Word.
Like, I can truthfully say that about myself.
Team God, man. Team God.
yeah. Wait, hold on. There's something else I want to bring up. Okay, here. This was from somebody in my Twitch stream. Yeah. So I wrote this in my notes. So check this out.
Oh shit.
Big YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
The ones that do those donations where they give out a hella money.
Yeah.
What if, this is a theory, what if those YouTubers that give out thousands and thousands of dollars in cash are actually money laundering? Check this out. You know the cartels, right?
Yeah.
What are some methods the cartels use to money launder?
Giveaways? Donations?
Donations, charity, whatever, right? Now, what are one of the biggest things they give out money with? YouTube videos.
Wow, so you're accusing Mr. Beast of money laundering?
I'm not accusing nobody.
I mean, that makes sense though, because if you have dirty money, you wouldn't wanna have the dirty money on you. You would give that shit away. And dirty money is making you real money. That's
exactly.
That's
what I'm saying. So that money, even though you're giving it away, it's getting laundered because you're making money from it.
From it, yeah. That's the ultimate money glitch.
So theoretically, what if Mr. Beast was getting money from the cartel to make these videos?
Damn.
So the money gets washed.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yo.
No, but that's,
if you think about it, that's mad realistic.
That's a lifestyle though. I watched documentary about Miami.
Yeah.
And the lifestyle in Miami. And there was this guy that they were interviewing. So the whole interview was based on this one guy, and he was going around like, yeah, I got all these money. You feel me? I got this dealership with all these cars. This is all me, right? Boom, boom, boom. He goes and he's like, yeah, I make so much money every day. And then it got to the end of the documentary, and he's like, and the interviewer asked like, so why do you do this for? And then the guy like says like some weird deep answer.
What'd he say?
He's like, I don't know, man. I'm just a nobody. I'm trying to be like somebody. Like, it took a turn, like, from this guy saying I have all these cars and shit like that.
Yeah.
It took a turn from, was like, Nah, bro. This car is rented. Like, I just want to be
he's
somebody.
just faking it.
Yeah,
he's just faking
it was so sad. Like, he was like, nah, man, like, I'm sorry I did this to you guys. I wasted your time. But it's crazy because it's like, that's a lifestyle. Like, having money will make you like get money. It's like, even though you have all these fake shit, it will make you get money.
Because it gets eyes on you, you mean?
You have eyes on you, right? You hang out with the biggest celebrities, so now they trust you. Then you're getting money from that revenue stream, even though you don't have money.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm signed to DJ Khaled's record label. End of the day, DJ Khaled doesn't even know who the fuck that guy is.
Oh, really?
But he got a documentary with Vice. It was so crazy. Like, the lifestyle, especially in Atlanta, being broke but having designer. That's their lifestyle over there.
Just being broke, just faking it until you make it.
Until you make it. Yeah, because everyone in Atlanta has designer but has no money. That's a crazy thing.
Damn. So everybody in Atlanta has money.
And I feel like in Toronto too, our lifestyle is just hate. You can't if someone's doing good, you can't see them being better because you don't want to push them because they're doing better.
I think designer clothing is still low-key the biggest finesse ever.
Designer clothing?
Designer clothing is the biggest
100. But fuck it, man. I'm still brainwashed to that shit because that shit's fire. You feel me? I still haven't 100% broke out of that shit.
Like, what's the difference of, like, for example,
prestige, fam, status.
Like, the Nike check looks mad cool, right?
Status, bro.
But if we put like 3 stripes on it, it's still the same shoe. It still looks the same, but it doesn't have a swoosh.
Status, bro. My ego is like, okay, so when you're born, right? You're born with ego.
Yeah.
Or no, you're kind of born with all this ego. You want to protect that ego. What are you gonna do to protect it? You're gonna
use materialistic things to protect it.
That's like the whole, like, I can't escape out of that now because we're too deep in
I feel you can. I feel like you can, bro. You don't think so?
No, because I genuinely enjoy that shit. Because, like, when I put on a fit or I put on clothes, like, it makes me feel like I'm my true self. You understand what I'm saying?
Makes you feel like your true self.
It's like back then when I did have confidence, the thing that I used to do was like, oh, now I'm putting on these clothes and making myself feel good. I dress nice.
Yeah.
Because clothing was a big influence on where I gained confidence.
Yeah, you gain confidence from wearing clothes. Clothes.
And now I feel like that helped me just bring out the inner confidence. And now I don't need, I per se don't need the clothes to help me with the confidence.
To be confident without it.
But I that was the big reason.
So that was your stepping stool.
My stepping stool.
Okay.
My stepping stool. That's what I was trying to get to.
So you want it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm not depending truly on clothes. Like, if you strip me down naked, I'm still the same Gavin. But back then, what I really needed, like an outlet to bring that inside, like, out.
Because it's a form of art. In a sense, it's a form of art, right?
Exactly. Because maybe you did it with shoes. Maybe you wanted to be cool with all that Supreme shit. Maybe that's what built out your confidence at first. Like, it was just a step.
I feel like it's the opposite, bro. I feel like the confidence that comes from that is the weakest confidence. Like, it can be broken.
Then why did you wear all the Supreme stuff? And why did you wear all the Nike?
I'm saying it was a mistake in the past.
Okay, so you would say that you fell into the same trap.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I think it's a false sense of confidence. Like, it's useless at the end of the day.
But I don't blame the mans who do that though, because if that is really only your root of confidence, use whatever you can to build that confidence.
But is there not other ways you can do that, fam? Like, I feel like there's better ways to do it. Like, you don't have to, like, spend money
on clothes,
and spend your life savings onto shit that you just want to look cool with.
Yeah, but now you take it into overall, all those other stuff you can do.
Yeah.
And people rely on those things. Would you say that it's bad?
What do you mean?
It's like, maybe it's not clothes, maybe it's collecting stuff, and that's the root of confidence. You feel me? Like you can't be a hypocrite if saying that, oh, I only a person builds their confidence straight off clothes, but another person builds their confidence straight off.
But this is my debate though. Is like, I personally think confidence isn't wearing shit and making you feel better.
It isn't.
I think confidence is being comfortable in whatever
in
anything.
Yeah.
So you can put shit on your chest and still be confident.
Yeah. But
in my opinion, like that's the true confidence is like you don't care and you're still secure with yourself. Yeah. But I think it's a false sense of confidence when you put all this shit on, you dress it up really nice, and then the moment you take it all off is like, you know what I mean? So now I'm not worthy, or now I'm not the same, and I'm gonna spend like 50% of my bank account on this shit first. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm gonna spend all this money, and then all of that resources went into me trying to be confident when I could have just done that without it.
No, 100%. I believe that. That's why I just said the point I was trying to get to is you can use that as a stepping stone, but it should always be inside.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I think that's a wrong way to do it though. Like for people on the come up, like maybe
I mean, it worked for me. So
I know.
So you can't judge.
But I think it's more like that's a common route.
Yeah.
That's a common route, and then we fall more into the system. Like we fall more into you'll never be truly confident because you're always trying to buy more to be more confident. Like if the trend changes, are you gonna change too? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And you're gonna buy clothes to fit that trend because your sense of cool changed.
100.
So you're still paying more money to be confident then?
Yeah.
Right? You're still dependent on it.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. You should never be dependent.
Yeah, because like if all of a sudden the style changed and then you're not wearing hoodies and shit anymore, we're all wearing like button ups.
Yeah.
Know what I mean, then you're obviously gonna change too.
Yeah.
And you're probably gonna spend money on like the Balenciaga button up instead of the other one. So you're still constantly in that chain of like, okay, I gotta pay this to be myself. I gotta pay this to be myself, and then that's fucking 50% of your bank account.
Yeah, that's true.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I think the best confidence is literally just focus on just your spirit, bro. Like nobody can take your spirit from you. Nobody can take your.
See, that's the hard thing though, because really, out of all the people that are watching us right now, who really understands like, oh, tap into your spirit, like, you feel me, like that.
What do you mean?
I think that's why the common route is that, because you know how it's like not everyone is so woke like that.
I think the common route is that because nobody promotes it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because nobody promotes it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's like, even though you tell them to tap into the spirit, they wouldn't really understand how to do that. That's why it's like the main route. What you see in media, like what you see in media is all that the common stuff. You know, that's why it always works out like that. You feel me? So if you were to give that message, give it like, explain it. Don't just be like, tap into your spiritual. Because there's a lot of people who have social anxiety that can't go out and really even just talk to somebody else, like do this, and then you're gonna tell them, oh, tap into your spirit. That doesn't help no one.
Yeah, but there's obviously steps to take that. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like there's obviously steps to learn on how to do it. You're not just gonna like overnight. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But like that's why everyone right now wants an easy way fix. You know?
But I feel like there's no such thing as that shit.
There is an easy way fix. The clothes we wear, that's an easy confidence boost. The grills we put on, that's a confidence boost. The fucking Beats headphones. Oh, I'm better than that person now. You feel me? So it's like if anyone watching, do not take the easy route out. I guess what Carlos is saying, just like try and small, like the reason why it's so hard is because it shouldn't become easy. Having confidence is very hard to do, but the fact is that you have to take step by step every day and go out of your comfort zone every day and try something new, right? Is that what you're trying to get?
I think the true confidence literally just comes from overcoming your challenge.
Yeah, that's what I say. Go out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, but what challenge are you overcoming with just buying shit?
Oh no, I'm not talking about buying shit no more. It's like just any problem.
Yeah, so I think your confidence, let's say you have social anxiety, you have to do the steps necessary to make you comfortable in the situations that you're uncomfortable. Yeah. So let's say you have social anxiety for speaking up. You have social anxiety for presenting. Then practice presenting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's literally it. That's what I said. Yeah.
Because I think the moment, bro, if we all think like I'm just gonna buy a Lamborghini and then I'm gonna be confident, like sure you'll feel a sense of that, but will you actually be confident without it?
Yeah, you won't, bro.
Because if you lose that shit, would you not be depressed? You know what I mean? Like that shit can come and go, but like I said, your passion and your faith in yourself, which is low-key your confidence, are the two things nobody can take from you.
Yeah,
like that shit is with you when you're asleep,
facts,
when you're awake, when you die, when you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah, one thing I think
walking around,
I think the media's become successful with that because it is working and people are relying on that so much. And it's crazy because I've seen so many TikToks at Ryerson that, oh, I'm too scared to make friends. Like, why is making friends so hard now? I feel like COVID and just like that little moment made us more socially like anxious and depend more on like I don't know, like that the confidence have all decreased from everyone to even go up and make friends. Because all my TikTok is like, yo, I can't make friends no more. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? I don't know. Yo, it's literally just like not being used to talking to people. I don't know, maybe that, but it's like maybe the fucking whole time being by yourself has made you has decreased confidence itself. Like I had you know the mouse meme where he's eating yourself. I've seen so many, when I looked around, so many people sitting by themselves, bro. And I was one of them, bro. I was like, damn, bro. Like I'll have a podcast, but like, fuck, bro. I'm not even trying to talk to these people, bro.
What? Oh, because like,
you know, like,
everybody's on their own.
Everyone's on their own.
Because that's a vibe. That's the vibe.
Exactly. Because like, if I see you alone, I'll give you personal space. Like shit. Like I'm not even gonna bother you no more. But
that's true. That's true.
It's crazy, fam. Like
I think it's almost an atmosphere thing too. Like if everybody's doing that shit, then that's how you're gonna feel too. Because that's the frequency everybody's on, and then you're like, that's why I think going to a shitty school with like a shitty vibe is not the move, because you're gonna end up like that.
So many egos at Ryerson, bro. It's so hard.
I forgot what school it was in the States, but like they had the most suicides ever. It's because they're so tough and strict, and like the vibe alone is depressing.
Fuck, man.
I'm so glad I'm not in school though.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad I'm not in school. I think that's the one thing that changed my life for the better. I'm not gonna lie.
True. Nah, I'm gonna definitely finish mine, so I have that thing to rely on. But yeah.
Yo, do you think if I stayed in school, like how different would I be right now?
I feel like you would still find a way to. I feel like if you stayed in school, it would this podcast would be prolonged.
What do you mean prolonged?
Like you would
we'd do it later?
Yeah, you would do what I'm doing right now, school and the podcast. But like you wouldn't 100% commit, and I don't think it would be as big as what it is.
You think I would do a podcast anyway?
Yeah, you would definitely do a podcast anyways. I feel like you would have so much connections from school. That was your main thing of going to school, that you would have so much guests, and you would just bring them in. And you would have like endless guests.
True.
Yeah.
Just like students though?
Yeah. No, random friends that
like entrepreneurs and stuff.
Yeah, friends that you made. But I feel like for sure like you would have made a podcast, because you have way too much to say, bro. Fucking blah 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 blah, bro. No, 95 episodes, man.
Recently, I've been holding my tongue a bit, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Recently, I've been holding my tongue a bit because I don't want to sound crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Like there's some shit like I have ideas of, but like, fucking, I feel like certain things people are just gonna just clown or think like,
no, that's why
maybe they're not ready to hear.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think even though the conspiracy theories right now are the most woke.
Yeah.
I think we do fit the agenda in a way, because it's like they're pushing us because they're making us seem crazy.
Yeah,
like,
so anything we say just sounds dumb.
Was so crazy, right?
Yeah.
So that's why they push us, because all you see in the shorts, these guys are fucking crazy. Like these guys are out of their mind. But like in reality, like you guys just don't really hear us what we're saying. But that's I guess that's the main goal that I learned from the last one, is like we can't just have these podcasts where we talk about bullshit stories. Yeah, we can have that, but we always have to have a message at the end.
That's what I'm saying. Like, always.
And this felt like one of our first ones, because the first ones was so good because we had theories, but at the end it would always be a message. It's
more like our first episodes was mostly just like our takes on life because of those theories, right? Yeah.
And I feel like we're getting back to that, because I feel like we were clouded by numbers, so we knew a Mandela effect would work. That's all we spit now. Unsolved mystery would work. That's all we spit now. But we'll throw in like these types for you guys. It's all evolving. You feel me? We're still in year 1, so just get ready.
Damn, bro. Like I don't know what I still want to talk about when I'm older. You get me?
Older. Yeah.
Because do you think I'm gonna get to the point where I said everything I've learned, and then I just have to live, and then
if you do that thing where it's like you always research something, there's 100 things you can talk about.
Yeah, true.
With any topic.
Yeah.
But it's like, are you really still gonna be passionate about the things you talk about? Maybe that's the real question.
Passionate about the things I talk about.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good point, bro. Because remember how I like getting into hobbies first, and then I talk about shit.
I feel like this is one of the hobbies that you still stuck with,
because it's like so different, like so many different things to look into.
Because fucking when the Supreme shit dead, Jordan's dead, like right away. But this one is like a year is crazy. For Carlos to have a thing for a year and not question like, this is getting boring.
That's true.
I don't think you've ever complained to me that we're gonna stop this at this point.
No.
Never, fam.
No, because it's just literally just
literally talking,
just saying my mind.
Yeah. But I feel like the good thing you're not in school, because if you were in school, I feel like there would be a time end, because you would just have podcasts with those people in school. And like you didn't want to come home and do that, because you literally right now have no one to talk. Like you can't go out and talk to just anyone.
Like random people.
Yeah, random people.
Yo, that's so true. That's so true. Because I used to get my fill from talking to people in class.
That's why I said you wouldn't have a podcast, because you would say that shit to your students. Oh man, I already talked about this.
Fuck, that's a good point, Gavin.
So maybe dropping out of school was the thing. But yeah, man, we're coming close to the 100th episode, man. This was definitely the flu game, bro. Definitely put a picture of Scottie Pippen carrying Michael Jordan in this one, bro. we both dropped hella knowledge.
Like this.
We both dropped mad knowledge, and this is when we're sick, fam.
A lie. Wait. So episode 100, when it comes out, I'm gonna have shit. How many guests you want on episode 100?
I feel like, I don't know.
1, 2, 3.
How
1,
much
2,
can we
3,
fit in the
4,
mic, though? We can
4,
fit 4.
5, 6, 7. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can have 8. Low key, we can have 8.
Holy fuck, 8 is gonna be crazy to edit.
It's gonna be kind of crazy.
Yeah. But hey, man,
Fuck it, we'll do it, bro. We'll do
For
it.
you guys, just make sure you sub and show us love because we love you guys and we're trying to spread this good message. You feel me?
All right, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure to hit that like button because you guys are kind of lacking on that. Hit that like button,
Facts.
Hit the links in the bio and yeah.
And make sure to listen to us on Spotify, Apple, and download on Spotify. We love you guys.
And Jumpers out.
Deuces.